Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure for me to present Mr. Mateo Chancusig. He's in B2 level, and this is his interview. Mr. Mateo, introduce yourself, please.
Hello everyone, I'm a training teacher. My name is Mateo Chancusig. I am in the B2 level in IELTS English Institute. I am 16 years old, and today I'm going to talk about my adventure in Orlando, Florida. This topic is general, and because there are my experiences, my favorite places, and how is the environment in Orlando, Florida, things like that. So I want to start with a little context about my trip with my family. We traveled at Orlando, Florida in September 13. However, we had to solve many problems like the logistics and the meeting with friends. Therefore, our trip started in Miami. Why in Miami? It's just for things like the logistics and the cost of the airplane tickets because they were the cheapest cost than other places. It's just for that. Seeing that our goal was travel at Orlando, Florida, we had to rent a car in Miami until Orlando. But it wasn't a problem. As a result, we could visit Miami Beach in the way. In that moment, I could enjoy their landscapes and a good vibe of people. So in general, the environment was so wonderful. Before continuing with the hotel and amusement park, I'm going to talk about the food in Orlando, Florida, because we know that the food can be too expensive in this country, so I'm going to give you many matters to save your money. And therefore, my advice is about the places for visiting. In my case, my family prefer buying in the Golden Corral buffet because if we want to eat a lot of things for an affordable price, it's a good option. We can visit them. Their prices are around the $20 per person. Also, another option is the Walmart and Costco because in these places we can find a lot of fast food and we can find chicken, hot dogs around the $2 per person. So it's another good option for buying your own food, for example. So continue with the hotel. Our hotel in Orlando, Florida was near the amusement park, and for this reason we could visit them without problems. And in that moment we could enjoy their green areas, their exotic foods, and even we can talk with the people in the hotel. So the people in the hotel was so polite. Were so polite. So we continue with the adventure. My adventure in Orlando, Florida. In this part, I'm gonna show you many pictures about my trip with my family, and in each picture, I'm gonna give you many information about the amusement park. So I'm gonna start with the first amusement park, and it is Universal Studios. Okay, in Universal Studios, the main feature in this amusement park is the variety of the cinematics. Because in this park we can find the cinematics about the Transformers, the Despicable Me, the Revenge of the Mummy, and for my opinion, the most interesting attraction is the Harry Potter's attraction because they have the simulators 3D. Second, we'll continue with the Universal Island of Adventure. In this park, we can find the Velocicoaster. In this Velocicoaster, in specific, it's capable of reach very high speeds in a few seconds. So it was incredible. And even we can find the Springfield. In this part we can see the statue of the Springfield and the Moe bars. And finally, we have to to show you this amusement park. And this amusement park is Volcano Bay. In this amusement park, we have the most technologically advanced park, because in this park we have a bracelet that each person have to bring with them, because this bracelet is a smart device that it can help you in your in your visit in the amusement park. This smart device of is capable for order your food or pay your food, because this bracelet that they are called tapu tapu, and they have the possibility to pay your count in the restaurants, because they are linked with your credit card, so it's a good advantage in this part. So it was my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention, and I see you later.
Okay, Mateo, thank you so much for your explanation. I have some questions to you according to your exposition. My first question is, tell me, why did you decide this topic?
Okay, I decided this topic because when I was in Orlando, Florida, my mind changed completely, because I can talk with another people, I can find another cultures, and it was incredible.
Okay, thank you. Tell me other question in general. Can everyone travel in a trip like you did with your family?
I think that it's possible, yes. I think that each person will have the possibility to travel wherever, when you have to travel at Universal Studios, for example, it's a good option and you can do it.
Okay, thank you. Tell me, what is the most exciting thing you did there?
The most exciting thing, I think, is the time when I spend my time with my family in Volcano Bay, because I love this amusement park, because it's the more funniest than other parks.
Okay, thank you. Tell me, did anything unexpected happen during your trip?
Can you repeat, please?
Did anything unexpected happen during your trip?
Well, I didn't pass. I didn't pass embarrassing things in my travel, so I don't have anything. I don't have problem with this.
Okay, thank you. Other question is, how was the weather during your visit?
Okay, the weather in general, because in Miami and in Orlando, Florida, the weather was sunny, so I love the sunny days, and for me it was so incredible.
Thanks. Other question, what kind of food did you eat?
Okay, in Walmart and Costco, we could eat the hot dogs, pizza, and even we could find pork ribs, and it was so delicious.
Okay, thanks. Other question, if you had one more day in Orlando, what would you have done?
Maybe if I have the chance to do it, I will be in another state, because I wanna visit another cultures in another states.
Thank you. Mhm. What advices would you give for someone visiting Orlando for the first time?
My last advice, because I think that the food it's so expensive in this country, and you have to save your money, and it's so important save your money for these vacations. And the most interesting thing in this country is that you can save your money in different places like the buffet and Walmart, Costco, and different places, but you can save your money. I think that save your money in the food and the logistic is the best advice for you.
Okay, thank you. Were there any cultural differences that caught your attention?
Yes. Uh, I, well, I have the possibility to say you many things. Like, for example, in Miami. When I was in Miami, the majority of the people are Latin American. So in this state, you can spend your daily life without problems because the majority of the people can speak Spanish.
Okay, thank you. Tell me, do amusement parks provide educational experiences or just entertainment?
Okay, in these parks, there aren't educational system. For example, I think that in this amusement park, are focused in the adrenaline, in the funny moments with your family. But I think that in another amusement parks, and there are the education.
Okay, thank you. Other question. How do you think technology has changed the experience of visiting places?
For example, in Cano Bay, I told you this bracelet, this smart device. So you know that this bracelet is so important for the amusement park, and this bracelet have the possibility to pay your food without your cell phone. For example, is easier than than pay your food with money or with your cell phone. So only you have to pay with your tapu tapu, because this tapu tapu is linked with your credit card, so it's easy.
Okay, thank you. Other question. Is spending a lot of money on a vacation a good investment?
In fact, I think that is the best investment because you, when you are in Orlando, Florida, you have the chance to spend your time with another kind of people, another kind of culture, and you have the chance to change your mind and stay focused in your future.
Okay, thanks. Other question. What responsibilities do tourists have when visiting another country?
So in this country, I think the majority of the people are polite, so it's relaxing in this country. But you have to be polite with them, and you have to stay with the rules. You have to stay relaxing with the other people. But in general, the people are so polite.
Okay, thank you. Other question. Tell me, is English fundamental for every trip that you have with your family, for example?
In my case, I think it was the language in this travel is so necessary because you can talking with another people, but I think nowadays, for example, in United States, the majority of the people are Latin American, so you can spend your daily routines without problems because the majority of the people can speak Spanish, so you don't have any problems with this. But speaking English is is another matter to improve yourself.
Okay, thank you. Perfect. Finally, give me a little reflection about your topic, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little summary about my travel. Okay, in Orlando, Florida, the majority of the people is so polite. Is polite with anyone. And in Orlando, Florida, you have to save your money in the logistics, for example, because it's so fundamental to know that. And what else? We can say that the amusement park in this parts are so interesting and funny for your family. And
Okay, Mateo. Yeah, that's all for today. Say goodbye. Thank you.
thank you for your attention. Bye.